By now, you may have noticed that there are two mainstream practices of accounting, including preparation of financial statements for companies as in-house accountants and independent review of companies' financial statements as external auditors. In-house accountants are called private accountants or professional accountants in business, PAIBs. They include accountants employed in businesses, government and non-government organizations, and also non-profit organizations. For accountants who work in accounting firms that provide professional services to clients on a fee basis, they are called public accountants. One common example of public accountants are auditors, who are appointed by companies as external reviewers of their financial matters. When licensed to issue official opinions on financial statements, public accountants are also designated as Certified Public Accountants, CPAs. Their employer firms are also called CPA firms. Apart from providing audit services, CPA firms do provide many other accounting-related activities for clients, mostly in assurance and business advisory areas. Very often, the scope of services of firms vary by size and geographical locations of clienteles. Such firms can vary from small sole proprietorship or partnership with domestic clients to medium-sized firms with national or regional clients, and further to large firms with offices and clients throughout the world. Currently, the more prominent international firms are generally known as the Big Four. And how large are the Big Four in terms of their service lines? You can visit their websites and check out the services they provide and the various industries that they serve. After visiting the Big Four websites, you should now notice that, apart from the more conventional financial reporting and auditing tasks, professional accountants can contribute to businesses in many other aspects, and more along the lines of advisory and assurance. In a way, advisory and assurance services fit in the performance and conformance roles of accountants. But they are now performed not just for one company, but to a variety of company clients. Whether practicing as PAIBs or CPAs, accountants are required to maintain the standard of professional services. They must be professionally competent and abide by the codes, rules, and regulations issued by the professional accounting bodies they qualified with, so that companies and clients can trust them with their work. Very often, public interests are of utmost importance. When in violations of professional duties, the accountants concerned may be sanctioned by the affiliated professional bodies or even by governments or regulatory units when in breach of laws and regulations. Let us now look at 3 precedent cases. Case 1. A former chairman of a Big Four accounting firm was found guilty of professional misconduct by a professional accounting body in failing to observe the independence requirements of accountants by acting as a financial advisor of the company whilst also a senior partner of the firm who acted as auditors of the company. The Big Four accounting firm was also found guilty of failing or neglecting to observe, maintain, or otherwise apply a professional standard. The former chairman was subsequently struck off from membership of the professional accounting body for 2 years and also fined. The Big Four accounting firm was reprimanded and fined. Case 2. A partner and a CPA firm were both fined by the Securities Exchange Commission in the US for issuing an unqualified report of a company's financial statements, despite the company's overstatement of the value of certain assets. Case 3. A partner and a CPA firm were both fined by the Financial Reporting Council in the UK for audit misconduct related to a failure to obtain reasonable assurance that the financial statements were free from material misstatement, failure to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence, and failure to exercise sufficient professional skepticism. As reviewed from these examples, both the accountants and their firms were liable for the professional misconducts. More importantly, Qualities like independence, professional competence, and integrity are core attributes of accountants. These and other qualities are formally written into codes of ethics that accountants are required to follow. We shall examine these requirements in another module about professional ethics.